It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong beat to step to. But it's been a long time because I've been editing this book and I co authored it, but I edited the book. And this book is by none other than UCF basketball player Mikey Williams. It's his dad's book. And I've been editing it, and that's what I've been doing for the last few months, on top of finding a location to open my indoor training facility. So I haven't been doing hardly, I think the last video I did as far as YouTube was, I can't even remember. I should open it up and just go look at it, but it's been a while. And I hate that I've been gone for so long because there's so much happening in the sneaker industry, and coverage of the industry is interesting. Um, Most of the people that you probably look to for sneaker news and sneaker information, they are not heavily invested in the business aspects of the industry. So what we're getting is a lot of interviews with popular designers and brand owners, but we're not getting a lot of insight into what's happening around sneaker resale, sneaker retail, branding, marketing. And I mean, I hate it because usually I would have covered something like the Allbirds reverse stock split, which is coming up, and you probably didn't even know about it. I actually just did a search on LinkedIn to see if people were talking about it, and nobody's talking about it. And these are like really interesting things. But what I did work on, once I finished the book and I had to send it off, and we have to get galleys and stuff like that. But the book is Conflict, Two Brothers, and that's by Milan D. Williams. It's a good book, man. It feels like if 50 Cent was about to get into book publishing with Power, this feels like the start of a new 50 Cent series. It's that cool. Anyway, enough about that. But that's what I've been working on. That's why I haven't done a whole lot of videos. You haven't seen me posting any shoe videos and stuff like that. And I apologize. But let's get busy and let's jump into it. I did a series focusing on sneaker resale because StockX did and I'm going to open this up because I'm not going to keep you very long here. This is just an introduction to the series. I did a 5-part series based on StockX's the State of Resale 2024 report. And let's open this up so we can see it. And this is part 1 of this series that's in response to StockX, right? And their 2024 report. So if we click that and open it, you get this snapshot, the state of resale, and it gives you a mini market and with these fantastic graphics that you can see to my side here. And it talks about things cooling off, things picking up. But I often have to look at things in a completely different way because I'm so heavily invested in writing about retail and resale. When I look at something, it's going to have a little bit more nuance. And with StockX, they had to adjust to what's a very cool resale market. So this is just the introduction. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut it off here because what I want to do is sit down and make sure I have a lot of material to go over the next, because it's going to take a long time for me to read through this and talk with you about what's happening and how it's happening. And what I hope is that you all go back, read the articles, and understand what I'm discussing, why it's important, because it really is. But like I said, I wrote a 5-part series. And the first one is called StockX Adjustments in a Cooling Resale World. That's part 1. Part 2 is the death of FOMO in sneaker resale. That's part 2. Made to be discounted in the arbitrage snitch. Sounds more ominous than it really is. That's part 3. And how year-over-year reports on resale provided hints of the reality around the sneaker resale industry. That's part 4. And then the decline of new releases in sneaker resale is part 5. So it's a 5-part series. Hopefully you'll follow along. I'm going to create a new playlist for these discussions and videos. And when I post them, if you have questions, please post the questions underneath and I'll get to them and do a video for the questions even. If it comes down to a point where there's a lot of really good feedback, then I'll do a live stream so I can actually talk in real time about this stuff. But this is the series. I'm going to get into it, and I'm creating a playlist that you'll be able to follow along. And that's it. Missed you people out there in YouTube land. Appreciate the new subscribers who are looking at the old videos, people commenting on old Allbirds videos and stock, where I talk about the stock prices and stuff like that. I really appreciate everybody out there who's supporting the channel. And please subscribe. Click through, go to some of the old stuff, because there's still fantastic content out there that's not really getting a whole lot of views. And around Christmas, be looking for Conflict, Two Brothers by Mahlon D. Williams. That's Mikey Williams. Yeah, that Mikey Williams. UCF basketball player. His father is dropping this book, and I edited it. So you guys will be able to check that out, and maybe it gets turned into a television show. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I appreciate everybody, and I'll see you guys on the next one, which I'm going to try to be more consistent and go through these articles for you, just in case you don't feel like reading them. They are very long, and I'm going to split them up into a series. So we'll start next with StockX adjustments in a cooling resale world. See you on the next video. Peace.